from Lilwin Ninsema or Kanye previously and Sana Sebe akwenhyia ne eba na chese it was planned, it was orchestrated ade bia sabe wahyehyɛ ade ato because amanfo kyerɛ sɛ video a enche abusuafo yɛbɛma mo nyina mo hye video ni bi na mo tie nsɛm a Lilwin ede eto emonten so enu nti no enam so masa be wo social media no eso a Ghana for pina na etwemu say as for this one dey yentimi enka say coincidence bi ana say asem yi si keke na chese Lilwin knew what he was doing right from the onset onim de na all yes and say utien sema no oka wo mu na say yebekum obi ni ade what you say. And so all this thing boils down to the fact say he knew what he was planning. That's what enyeme na maker sana sebe sabe de social media no so amafo bebre eche o madwene e wo ho after say sa video we started say go viral na amanfo ehya ase say omo eche o madwene we ebinum so kire mu say ye nyina ye nim Lilwin ye obi a wodi agro ye pa sebe o kana grosso nanso no ebi wo honom a empempi no yenum asem a ye ka no sebe to me di ekire enu nti na sometimes no o kasa ye se hwe wano ye because anu edi moko ne nchene de na se ensem pi enti se Lilwin ankasa no na gro die bebrebe no na sebe ama no akoto sa ensem ebi mu so twa se Ghana police o mo ntwe o matwene emfa nkosa video we eso na o mu hu ne se Lilwin has something up his sleeves ebusiafo ye de nkomo ne beto aso ba ansa na no yen hwe sa video ya Lilwin ede sa ensem bi etu dwa Ghana for etwe ne se ne abasa
Why asa kwajon kansa kai you do a 2020 hu bebebe
president
one no asa me kai
Friday you 20 party
Friday obe 20 party
Friday movie e be kum nipa
Friday movie be kum nipa
hey
ragazzi asamaba Friday ye be 20 party Friday movie we ye de be kum nipa na chese yesi kakum ye jine kokuo na num na chese we de nya kokuo na kasa amprenken sima na kasa na de akasa me ye video first one na me be kasa ya me chese I don't agree with a fierce nigga on a lot of level no kuma would for ni be ka chem say trouble man wunim dia wokeka kwajon kansa Lilwin kwana ko tie ni video we enu mu san de maame ena me tie na me ankasa no ma tibi wo maso ma ankasa na wezu so nyina ye hunu bi na that means ono ankasa no eya dia no onim so oba be sacrifice odu obi ba e ba betwa so ono ankasa eya dia se no onim kuma would for bebrebe testify yes kwajon kansa bebrempe ne ka mutena because enkwase speed sara da bia wo de woko because ono no woku free ono wonwu ne tamu nyanso ye wode ka no kobo se epu a ubonsi asese no na ye de na kwa kogu kam ye de na hospital wubo not watwa so na ne sika ekoso na niam ekosoro sa akonfosam ne abosomsam na no mo kase enam akwa no ho eyam papa we do.
That was the video ebusianfo amanfo bebre ahyase eka ho asem say from the look of things nana chese ebinimo chese ritual ebimo kra akọ to the extent ebusianfo mo twemu say omo am monitor Lilwin abrabo for some time now na omo hu ne say Lilwin ye obi asebe wo fa ne car ase ne speed level ne manema no ebi wa deliberate say the be sacrifice. I mean people are linking this to ritual say sacrifice near their ade say or their crown or a ritual ebusian for ensema eba ne de very very dicey nsem na modu ebi modu ye pa na ye be kwa na honom na ya gina dwentwe with this particular video Lilwin edi kan ye ansana accident we AC nana issue way with the video cover amount for chum said this a ritual way a sacrifice Lilwin they need that whole power mabufrani efrim. What do you have to say about it?
Okay, so first of all the meeting check sebe kwamba it's for ni ashofo obibia with this past week I mean a few days here in 70 needing 70 chisa now so for the first time in this country we are seeing say certain people are above the law. Before this particular update, there was an update at CNN4 published about Diddy. We all have been knowing the Diddy scandal. I seen the ex-girlfriend, what the ex-girlfriend video about he's been stamping on the ex-girlfriend the other day. And those charges, you know, or settle girl, no, okay, which means a more of a year as it will be a sue or libel something, and I was settle girl. But more people have come up, and the state is saying because Diddy have settled the girl, we can't carry on the case. And it was at particular time in US, say abuse case, a pound over 10 years, so they can't solve it because of lack of evidence. Nema. So and also a video nearby and Chidiji, even though police raided his house. But no paying no, me no can say no. Before this particular update, if you know, I saw say the federal government and the federal prosecutors and also the grand jury, they are going to indict Diddy, which means the state is taking it upon themselves, say whether a personal issue or not. They were a good America who in India, so they are taking on Diddy. So now the same thing started with Harvey Weinstein. And I started with Akwe or Bill Cosby. I mean, it's okay, Bill Cosby. And the bar, R. Kelly.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
Now, the latest person, Diddy, Obedem. Because over 15 people who have blatantly and openly say you've abused them with video evidence near the idea, this guy will go inside jail forever. Now, the entire I'm corroborating, CORRO, corroborating this issue with that in US is because US, no matter how powerful you are, the law applies to you. Diddy is very powerful. He's a Grammy Award winner. In fact, Ashanti ni adi niya ono na handpick you omo. And omo ye star. I'll kill Osha Eba up no. Osha Tanifi for almost many years. And sana Utimi Baba star. The same thing for Justin Bieber. This guy is no joke. But at the end of the day, Embrana for. We've even seen a particular trend in this country. It is very worrying. The first thing was funny face. Funny face SPD up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Or the bonkophobic breed, we are say ya just a child like this. The name bubuye. Now Ghana for the issue with us is Jaimanenka. A bra Ghana for Yinakas funny face. Subai or the tika so on a Jimmy no dorso or no Jimmy nya comedy. It is real stupidity with Jimmy and dorso. Yan sheni ya funny face obi kunipa. Into people even calling the family members say, "You're being in a funny face as him. But we need to deal with him." Only for the family members to go on radio and say, "I'm out for funny face." I say, into people who are close to a funny face, are now calling saying prosecuted. What is Obi say about this? What the guy did was a criminal offense. Mena me de kabo obia. And me over speed here, I have to be jailed. Because at the end of the day, in jail, next time you go and come and kill about 100 people. Yeah, the dim, you're reminding you 2 weeks. Ghana, a year, no customer, no, you be jailu. Na first one, no, judge will refuse you bail. After 2 weeks, no, near Sanko, we are lucky. Oh, acha, by 3 weeks, they be bail. You bail a brand, no go to no say, or rono. In the body, thinking said this guy was come to do something sense. When even if approaching a deal we see, funny face licenses will have been seized for 5 years. He's still driving.
Onika.
Oh yes, approaching and a deal we see evidence. Say any also people who are on the scene. Eyewitness like as a funny face was speeding. His license will have been suspended indefinitely. Maybe 5 years indefinitely, or was also another driving school. And he will not be allowed to sit even in the driver's seat. This is how laws work. Osan kuta lines, essence kuta ka nenam, and also kuta speaker. Jimmy na the next thing we hear, she obekum for 30. I'm not wishing for any downfall of any person, but law ni a law. Funny face aba yan came here ya Lilwin ukra no obe posti word of encouragement. Emma funny face too. A month or two afterwards, almost the same thing at Tono. A reckless driving. Woman and same see on that fateful Saturday, no. Anna or Casano. Or said Lilwin was speeding. Eyewitness said Lilwin was speeding. What am I saying? And also people who were also pedestrians and drivers were also saying Lilwin was speeding. Now with speed, they bought 3 cars. na owie ya Ghana for so rush esan so dey title in car hunti no amount for akof rush to save Lilwin, forgetting say nipa not tin nchen name bu no crowd so ho, not knowing during that time na obi ba ono sort of front seat car na pem ama akraniti abo windscreen na ma say internal bleeding ti abofra no e was say rush dey abofra no call hospital e refer call confirm no chin abofra no buye. Why is this guy? And you see, in 70 we are all sympathizing with Lilwin, only for him to get up and go to the movie premiere
that evening.
Massa, she Brony na dey wait to now or cancel movie premiere no.
Yes, because I mean, no kasa nem kwakre here nana.
Messi Brony, she Taylor Swift okoye concert bi I think Brazil and Argentina, one of them. And a lady bi o collapse no who ye. The next concert also, she cancelled it. Because Obiewu, even though Sa Era Stone, over 100,000 people went, one person's life is more important than that concert. You can always redo a concert, but one thing I mean we say you can never bring back, you can never amend is death, is life. Obiwa asa, the next moment, nipa na start pro, nipa nbebon, the person will be non-living existence, I was saying. And this guy had the audacity, the effrontery, the courage to go to a movie premiere. Okoye osanso ko jinche. Then you see sophobia and anon film say Shaolin soccer. Ni pese ku Lilwin. Na sunsum ne see. This is stupidity. Accidents do happen. It's accidents are happening now. And you see the police even went and say kwa chill Lilwin.
Yeah.
You koya Lilwin send home fan into how? Hey, Ghana police,
yes.
When did you guys start taking orders from people? Share any serious country, whether you are in operation or not, handcuffs once you are breathing, handcuffs will be on your hand on the sick bed with police protection. Because what else do we need? A say person A so speedy, person B we are seeing say Lilwin speedy. What is wrong? We all speed. Me ebu enumre road in free. Me call races. And as me speedy, me call 100 miles per hour. It's me call 100 miles per hour. Now me call Bobia. The Lord should do with me. And you time I do I me come me speeder. Me be me ni high. Into any me call bot them me bu am bu. Me the Bobby say brand will say dimi, will say dimi. But not when if we are kite kumase no highway ben na ho. Amakom ho just acquire a crowded place La Paz in speedy e place like that. Saturday nkrofo ekwa yo mu ekwa dija no udin kwase speeding ekwa akoye den. Unkwa na we movie premiere e wo biase. Are you the only person who have done a movie premiere in this world? Movie premiere could be before cry no ya dream do anke be hu sisi an movie premiere and see who brony ye movie and they calculate Netflix and streams. Instead of us to start embracing this thing no mo nya na mo the premiere so premiere is good, no problem, but are we even thinking ahead? That is even a topic for another discussion. Are we even thinking ahead as black people? Say will premiere be there every day? Brony ye Netflix near the idea te hasi and a 1920 nema and ye. Regardless the issue, let's look at the evidence at hand. Let's look at what is in front of us. Is Lilwin guilty or not? Yes, Lilwin is guilty. So why the hell is this guy still roaming about? My orders and Indra or the press release by and then so a posting video. Hey God, Massa.
Wow.
NDC in a yes I do where them. Listen very well. NDC no yes I do them, and in some way, of course, you have some stupid people. Bαby now so and I'm be on time Lilwin on no day you need to be table so. Lilwin no or no nam no Lilwin that or no day you need to be table so and that is the big question we need to ask. On faith you need to be at table so and the question you guys are defending Lilwin. I say be moody narrative ba papa na speedy me whole life. Me who say driver or stagnant speedy obi the car be boka o si nipa no ogina ho no traffic stop no speedy. How if we are seeing even before the accident, after the accident and during the accident videos where prove say Lilwin was speeding. And the question you guys should be asking yourself, Ken Kansin was so no saba could say nipa ubia can say the akeni natural so. What if it was Lilwin's son? Lilwin will 7. It's in the baba kuna nitika krakan or no and now the car born. Do you think that you'll be free?
Oh, in the banity da.
Of course. Do you think that you'll be free? And can do obey will crow and say no. So why are we now? I didn't hear so in same way. So why are we now trying to? You say a Sonia and Sam no so yes. Who do we fear? Who is Lilwin? Or no Lilwin on wire? And yet Tikroman na Jimmy na we the Kumi Crown say Ghana police went to me release this statement. How? And a person's child is dead. More share about friend picture baby screen. So look at a young, brilliant guy like this. Very handsome guy. Died all because of someone's stupidity. Where any accident to a negligence, a deliberate. Because nini hang NOD sound quite asem no. Nani pana ediponi se ni eka be kama mintia we see hey then you see somebody like akwana wo ne friend Emmanuel Richard Ampoma. Emmanuel Richard Ampoma, young nice guy. Lilwin kuno. Na ye no video and the screens no so 3-year-old because say now can no sha. Yet me fa no enche free member ye anyway bia. Look at the family. Papa ne ba be ma ba kono no. Ono ne ye see ne screens no so no. And now you are telling me say I never before said ya dream ye kechi sa. Do you even think ye dream na? And this guy is there. Nobody is saying say go and hang Lilwin. They be what we are saying is that you follow standard protocol. I didn't see. Once Lilwin had the audacity, the strength to go to his premiere, he also has the strength to be in jail. Straight. It's 70 year match no. Much 2 weeks or them still say no for now or police hospital under police protection. Yes, no. Or weird na court. If court say okay in some na AC no. An accident AC no. Your money bail la. Fine. And no say him say some na court dockets mo. But this is the case. No case has been filed. This is the case and no case has been filed. Na Lilwin enam ho. What you say? And one thing you guys should know is that the family, you see, cases like this, and your family sue an individual. It is the state. Because Ghana alone, it just say anything on the land, which is the soil, above us, and the people. Muko social studies, primary school, it say resources. You can't human resources, labor, we are for the government of Ghana. Ghana dear. And Nutiana, what be see Chrome and America for Edio plane ever form on because the people are more Americans or more crude, or more assets and also the resources of the American nation. And Nutiana Ukraine will see Ghana bush you call fire human resource. Ukraine buy. In Siwukuma Bofra. Whether it's deliberate accident, intentional, or brake failure, it is an accident. The state will be regarding it as a loss to itself. You chill win. You book or them. If judge says your money bill, no problem, your money bill. The family should not be the person moving from one media station to the other media station, trying to make their case heard and viable. It doesn't make sense. Then you have some celebrities trying to justify. And can you open for notika and any we and kono so you can dey. Let's ask ourselves this question. What if the person are not at the front or you open for? Can we be 2 in 1? Are you aware? Nti I open for the one so tina car front. You nim say utina car mu a ubie windshield na ya show so children at the back. Children at the back and then 24 at the front. But Ghana has it. Let's ask ourselves how many people? How many people? In fact, cars say walk room hakra. I hit in the airbag. In kufu wood gidi car no use no. Accident car no toy or the buy no. Was the same nyina? Sit na say na pipe and Ghana ni koto airbag on you who? No I yes sit ni shepe no team. It was a car in this year. Airbag was a cushion nip and airbag ni ho. It's nipeti. And in that day, we flat. On can ajepo. Now, surviving cry. What see the next do we because of internal bleeding. So what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you are going by the playbook, let's start it from the scratch. Regardless, what if the man had died? What if the man had died?
I say he's still in the critical condition.
Of course. Video say what since ne papa no ne ba no. Papa na ne ba ne wun papa no his bandage upon in 9. And you think it's fair? Near Tikroma see. Now you see some celebrities and I na papa no or try say or the Eeii. And you see some people come to say papa ni mum speedy. Mo Jimmy.
Yes, so Nana, back to that part of the story where say it is the man and Nana a speed, I think say it is coming from the camp of Kojon Cancer Lilwin. The camp and omono granting interview. I think we have a video of that. Yen try say so that
video.
But funny enough, there is another counter. Assembly see and you won't say lady bako and an air trend ya or explain this say who say Lilwin car no eddy speed eba. Sebe ebe pim ni dia no kobo papa no edie mu a. They've come out to say it was the man that was speeding. The lady even went further to say Lilwin was even off his lane. Baby no nam ne kwan no enye ni lane mu na no nam. And after this in sema ne camp for ne call interview cause eko kind there is another audio Yensaka and also is the guy says he was there. No jina hona assembly see and no cranny there no your voice note ascend and a downfall about the incident is see on also Emma a year an account of how the thing happened and it looks like Asem no boil it down to Lilwin. So why is it that a year Lilwin ne camp for no kase papa no and I said banana o speedy and they even went further to say car na papa no no white car na Lilwin car no kobo mu no sa white car no enya papa ne dia na he borrowed. You get the story they are trying to bring. The man went to borrow the car and opeso yi ne nasi nti no twi ne nasi free and odi kobo mu. How is this story possible? Like asem we ye can sing. Asem way you can say when all hands are pointing at Lilwin, now Ghana police phone so Sebi, we don't know how far they want to go with this case, but and sema if we abofrano ne relatives the whole nature mu say commander no warranty saying kayen kwache Lilwin, but according to Lilwin no ne home fa no enti ema ne nja ya rehwe enwie obi a wako movie premiere sa na jono na ne Sunday wako Thanksgiving. Won't now call Thanksgiving. Ain't funny to say obi yare and I say obi kwa mu. If the person is not out of it, Ghana for no, I mean the Bible says I didn't yem fasidama nyankopon.